All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the UK Live. It is 2:30 a.m. now. Uh, we almost just one trading day left before the end of the January series. So please watch out for major highs and lows forming across various instruments. If you look at the board right now, most of them, especially the indices, all are in the red. As it's just beginning to cut loose on the south side. I mean, Asia, Europe, as well as the CFDs and Dow, they're all in the red. Uh, Watch out for a big potential reversal on making rounds actually. So in this session, let's dedicate a few minutes, actually at least 5 to 7 minutes, and on Bitcoin analysis. I've decided that we'll dedicate one session for the Bitcoin and other cryptos analysis, and the second one, which is normally the New York live at 8 a.m., we'll dedicate for the currencies, metals, and indices. All right. So let's get started off. This will be the general flow, and as we discussed yesterday during these times, this particular YouTube channel is now 100% and more focused on uh, meaningful and value added educational sessions. So we'll be doing it as a point of case studies, not as a trading point of view. All right, that segment has been isolated completely with the 26th of January, since 26th of January. Okay, and all the details I'll be talking about that later in the session as well. So let's get started off now. Again, a warm welcome to all of the new joining members. If you are still not subscribed, I would really encourage you to do that so that we can stay on the same line and remain connected to each other. All right, let's get started off. Let me see if I can bring in more chart back in time. All right, unfortunately, that's the only view we can have. So let's start counting waves here. Well, we've been following Bitcoin meticulously since the last uh, not the quarter, but since we launched from about 21st of November. I think we've been after that through entire December, and we've been following this guy quite a bit meticulous manner now. It took points away from us initially, but since it off or sub 20,000 levels, we've been doing good, and the track record is about 7,000 plus in Bitcoin till now. Uh, Sorry, still suffering with that coughing, and that's why I did not take consciously the New York live yesterday. It is only because of that reason. So let's get started off. For those who are still joining fresh, that trading has been isolated onto a different channel. That is what is the plan now. All the details can be had here if you're interested for the subscription services. You may find all the details there. And as far as the YouTube is concerned, we are going to continue as it is, more in an educational manner now, not in a trading manner. Anything and everything discussed in these sessions now, please kindly take them as absolute technical information which you can put it to your trading use on a real account or your dummy accounts. All right. So if this wave count which we have done, waves 1, 2, please remember we are just focusing on the the 2000 rally specifically from July 2017 onwards. All right, and 5 waves up looks to be complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's not a problem at all. What is happening after that? We tried to play each and every leg. We went short there. Again, somewhere not exactly at the 17,000 mark, but the 16,000 mark. And let's see what is in store or could be in store. I'd still be labeling. We don't know whether it's going to be a 5 down, 5 waves down, or a big corrective move, or it's just going to be an ABC. So let's give it a chance for an A, or it could be wave 1, and the subsequent rally, which has taken place into 3 waves. Those are the sub waves A, B, C. We want to label this as wave B, or the second wave. And now that could be wave C or wave 3. They would unfold into 5 waves, right? So should I say should we plot 1 of C, or the third wave right here? And what is going on after that has been a triangle consolidation. It could be 2 of the C wave, or it could be 2 of the third wave, or let's say it could be if we subdivide, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th wave is just underway. All right. Now let's play some figures. If we do take a retracement of the entire rally, the 61.8% is just about to be seen around the 8,400 mark. So believe it or not, brothers and sisters, if you're an active trader of this instrument, Bitcoin, then it might not be just the time to go aggressively long, anticipating new highs or anticipating moves about 20,000 mark. Those are all news coming in out. Okay, it's not just about the news. It's more about the wave counts that we believe. So it's a normal human tendency to sorry, buy first and sell second. I would like to humbly bring your attention down to the wave counts again. There is some virus or what. So yeah, coming down to the 61.8 mark, it is around the 8,500 region. You never know if I do take an extension of the counter trend ABC, it might go quite a bit deeper towards the 7,500 mark, or it can go all the way towards the 5,500 levels as well. and that is the 786 of the entire rally which has taken place here. All right. So if you're contemplating to go long on Bitcoin, my single most advice would be to be a bit more watchful before doing that, and completely relying on just the news flow. The fundamental, the hackings in Japan, I think a broker was uh, they had to face a theft of around 400 million US dollars in Bitcoin, I suppose. But that those news might be all true, but that's not the reason why Bitcoin is dropping or something else. Wave counts are suggesting that it would drop in any case. I mean, we have been calling shots since the sub 20,000 levels, and if you look at the channel which has been plotted here, the channel line support is coming all the way down towards 7,500, 8,000 kind of levels. So don't be surprised, brothers and sisters, if you see Bitcoin dropping all the way towards, it sounds crazy, it might be sounding crazy to anyone who's a Bitcoin lover, but okay, this is the thing which we've been calling since 20,000, and you've been with me. We lost quite a bit of points in that last leg of rally, but since then it's been a simple A B C D till now, or an ABC in the elite wave counts. All right. If you may allow me to explain what is going on here, the recent sideways activity, then this is what is the chart showing us. Could be a neat little triangle. A neat little triangle which could be forming right now. It could be a triangle, or it could unfold as a flat as well, but more or less a more probable move towards a triangle is seen right now. If that is above the C, then that could not be the triangle. That could be A, B, and C, and D, and there might be one more high towards 11,500. The bottom line, what you should be watching very closely is not just the pattern that is forming, but if you do connect these two dots, a drop below 10,500 levels, significant or consistent drop below 10,500 now, breaks the counter trend line almost breaks the counter trend line. So then there could be a free fall kind of situation. Watch out for a break below 10,500, brothers and sisters. That could be a line in sand where bears might again take control back. All right. So that's it for now in this session for Bitcoin. I will be back again to discuss currencies and indices and metals in the next session, which is lined up sorry, at 8 AM Eastern, and of course the voice modulation has to be there, because if I'm not able to speak, then I might just postpone it to tomorrow. All right, but I want to come live again at 8 AM to discuss the two instruments, at least euro and the dollar index. All right. So once again, humble thank you to all of you. If you are joining me live right now, or you might be watching it in offline mode, if you are still not subscribed, kindly do consider subscribing to this channel and help spread word for the same. All right. See you soon after a few hours. Until then, take care and God bless. Goodbye.